Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Holy Family Fire Hockey broadcast. This is Bishop Schugel back on the call. Thought my last game on the call was going to be back in East Grand Forks, but I'm home for the weekend from school, and it is good to be back in the Vic Rec Center. This afternoon, we have your Holy Family Fire taking on the Stillwater Ponies. Right now, we got the 1 p.m. JV matchup on today's senior day. Big day, fun day for the Fire. And here comes Johnny Hussey, the senior, ripping one. And now Hussey still with it in the corner. Out front opportunity, that one gets poked away. And now here come the Ponies starting. We got two seniors starting for the Fire during this JV matchup, Johnny Hussey and number 7, Kieran Paydosh. There's a shot saved by number 33, Adam Kimbrell in net. Fashing lays a hit in the corner. That one's chipped ahead. And it's been a big hitting game in these opening minutes. Davis looking to finish a hit on the point. There's a shot and a goal. The Ponies managed to squeak one through Kimbrell early. And they go up with 13:35 left in this first period. Well, I was busy looking at my roster and I missed a big collision in the corner. The Fire have a man down right now. It looks like that's Fashing, and play is stopped. So a quick start here in Victoria. The Ponies getting on the board early. Lots of hits being thrown around as expected in a heavyweight matchup like the one we have here this afternoon. And it looks like Fashing is getting to his feet now. And he skates off the ice on his own 2 feet, so maybe just a bit shaken up. But he appears to be okay for the time being. I'm sure he's going to get checked out by the trainer. And both teams are going to reset. Here's Trevor Thody on the draw for the Fire. He wins that one back. D-to-D. Pass up to Egan. Nice little chip play. Thody hard on the forecheck. Almost beating the goalie to that one. Bobby Alexander lays a hit on the boards. Egan rocking the bubble up to Thody. Thody cut back. He rings that one around. Alexander on the forecheck as well as Egan. That puck squeaks out of the zone, and we're going to get a whistle for an icing. I'm seeing a couple players rocking the fishbowl. Looks like Mesner's got one on. Egan's got one on. It's been a month since I've been back here to watch and to call a game. And we got some players sporting some new looks, and honestly, I'm here for it. I love a nice bubble. I was never one to rock one in high school, but my younger brother Kian, he's rocking one right now. My older brother Sawyer rocked one. It's a good look if you can keep them clean, but there's a shot blocked, and now the Ponies are going to come down on a 2-on-1. There's a shot. Big save by Kimbrell on the odd man rush. Provenzino looking to chip that one out of the zone, but the Ponies hold the blue. Stillwater across the blue line. Good deflection there. Ponies with it again on the point. They go D to D. That one's chipped out of the zone. Nelson does well to play the body. Paydosh to pick up the loose puck. He gets knocked off. Now it's pinned up in the corner. Nelson up to Hussey. Hussey trying to find Crosby in the middle. And the Ponies will fire that one down to the zone. Kimbrell lays it up for Mesner. Takes a weird bounce off the boards, and now it's in the slot for the Ponies, deflected just over the net. Nelson rings that one around for Hussey. Hussey's got time. He'll fire cross ice to Flannery. Just can't hold on to that pass. Now Paydosh with it. He'll dump that one in off the ref. No whistle. And that puck pops out for Bryden. Bryden fires cross ice to Barrett. Barrett trying to chip it for Paydosh. Can't quite connect. The Ponies will go D to D. Nice play by Barrett there. He lays a nice counter hit in the corner. Barrett working hard to win the puck back for the Fire. Good stick by Davis. Now Bryden down to Davis. That pass gets blocked off. Fashing up to Davis in the slot. Over to Barrett. Barrett can't quite hold on to it. Now it's behind the net. Ponies in possession. Fashing, hustling. Turns and fires that one after he intercepted the pass. Fashing back on ice. He shoots and he scores! Number 4, Mason Fashing. What a turnaround. For number 4, he gets banged up on his last shift. Goes down in the corner. Gets back up. Gets back to the bench and says, screw that. I'm putting us back in the game. Mason Fashing with a rocket over the shoulder of the Ponies netminder. And we are all tied up with 9:55 to go here in the first. Incredible work by Fashing. And the puck is back on his stick as he crosses the blue with speed. He rips one. That one goes high off the glass. Almost gets his own rebound. And it looks like the momentum has changed here at the rec center. It was all Ponies for the first 5. And now the Fire are turning it up. There's a shot saved by Kimbrell. Another shot goes wide for the Ponies. Now it's in the corner. Dunlap laying a hit. Davis looking cross ice for Barrett. Can he get there? That one just gets poked away from him. Barrett will fire that puck into the zone and get a quick change. Stody hard on the forecheck. Now here's Stody trying to swing it out front, but it just gets held up behind the net. Great stick there by Hoffman on defense. Excuse me, that was Newman. Good defense by Newman in the corner. Nice block by Bobby Alexander. Egan hard on the forecheck. Crosby Chipping that one across the blue line. Crosby still on the forecheck. Provenzino trying to win that puck back at center ice. And the Ponies will try to regroup behind the net. Puck pops out for Provenzino. He shoots and that one goes just wide. Almost thought he buried that one there. After picking the puck up in a dangerous scoring position. Bryden firing that one ahead into the zone. Hoffman lays a hit in the corner. Provenzino poking it forward. Kimbrell to play that puck behind the net. He lays it up for Dunlap. Dunlap chips it over to Provo. Provo looking for a bank pass. Can't quite connect. That one's fired off the helmet of a Stillwater player, and now it goes off the referee. Dunlap does well. Nice poke check to relieve some pressure for the Fire. Now Bryden firing ahead for Hussey, but it's just too long, and we'll get a whistle for an icing. 6:27 to go here in the first period, and this has been a fun game of hockey to watch so far. A lot of back and forth, a lot of hitting, not as many shots, but the scoreline is even at 1-1. Hussey pokes that one forward for Padosh, over to Fahey. Almost had an odd man rush opportunity. Mesner on the point. He walks. That one gets blocked. Newman dumps that one into the zone. Fire can't quite hold the zone, and now the Ponies are going to get an odd man rush. Great defensive play by Griffin Newman to break up that passing opportunity for Stillwater. Perfect execution on the baseball slide stop by Newman. I never had that one in my locker, because I got scored on a lot on 2-on-1s. And we're going to get a whistle here from the Stripes. And we're going to get a penalty called. Wasn't sure what that whistle was for at first. But it will be a penalty on number 18 of Stillwater. So the Fire will get their first power play opportunity of the afternoon. And that was number 18 of the Ponies, Zach Goulet, heading to the box for two. And now Provenzino with speed. He is flying through center ice. Can't quite dipsy doodle around that Ponies defenseman, and Kimbrell will set that one up again. Nice little saucer up to Provenzino. Cross ice pass to Davis. Can't quite connect. Now Provenzino moving it forward for Thody. Now Davis with it. Davis. Good hands, good patience. Davis still, he loses that one. And it'll get fired down to the Fire netminder once again. A minute down in this Fire power play. A minute to go. They've yet to set something up in the zone. Now Fashion with the puck on a stick. He's across the blue, chipping it forward. And now Crosby looking like he was going for a Michigan attempt. There's a shot from the point. That one's deflected. Davis fires a shot. Big pad save by the Stillwater netminder, and that one gets flipped out of the zone. Just a couple seconds ago, Crosby almost flipped that puck up on his stick for the Michigan. That is not the first time I've seen a member of this JV squad attempt that lacrosse style play, but we haven't seen it come to fruition yet, and that will get whistled for an offsides. 13 seconds to go on this man advantage for the Fire until Goulet escapes the box. Alexander flipping it forward, and that one's gloved up by the Stillwater netminder. That's number 1 in net for the Ponies, Alex Reedy, the junior. Egan on the draw for the Fire. There's a shot. That one goes wide. And now the Ponies will return to full strength as Goulet escapes the box. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey here at the Rec. Egan trying to break up that pass. Now falls back for Bryden. He'll fire that one on net. Big rebound for Barrett out in front, and a save by Reedy. An interesting play by Bryden, but it almost worked out. He fired that one on net from behind the red line. Juicy rebound for Barrett, but Reedy just managed to glove it up. Here's Hoffman on the draw for the Fire. Nice hit by Bryden. On the half wall now with Flannery and Hoffman battling for it. Now it gets rung around for Hussey. Hussey, little flop shot ahead. Couldn't quite connect with Hoffman. Passing play by the Ponies gets broken up, and now Hussey, another chip out of the zone. Nice stick by Bryden and a good hit on the boards. Very smart defensive play there. Perfect timing to win possession of the puck for the Fire. Mesner, cycle play to Flannery. Flannery trying to go cross ice, but it's a turnover. Backdoor, and the Ponies miss on a backdoor tap, and the Fire getting extremely lucky there. After a cross ice pass turned into a goal scoring opportunity, but the scoreline remains 1-1, and now the Ponies will go to the box again. That was number 9, Daniel Roski, for cross-checking. So we'll see if the Fire can set up their peeper here with 1:41 to go in the first. Davis with the puck on the blue. He'll go over to Thody. Now Davis with it. He'll fire cross ice. That one pops out into the crease for Crosby. The Fire couldn't manage a shot on net. Now Kimbrell setting the puck up once again behind the net. Here's Thody with speed. Thody cuts across center ice. Thody still. He finds Fashing. Fashing, nice move. Tried to go back to Thody, but they couldn't quite connect. Kimbrell firing it up for Davis. Davis across the blue. Davis muscles off a poke check. Davis still. Good patience there by number 16, but he turns that one over after trying for a cycle play. 50 seconds to go, a minute to go on the power play, 36 seconds to go in the period. Provenzino up to Fashing, nifty little through the legs reception by the goal scorer. Drop pass to Provenzino. He's in the slot. He fires that one just wide. He had screens there in front. Now Davis, toe drags, fires, rebound out in front. And Reedy will cover that one with 15 seconds left in the period. A couple opportunities there for Holy Family, but they couldn't convert. But they're finally applying some pressure on the power play here in the first. Matt Fashing on the draw. 10 seconds to go before the buzzer sounds. Fashing with it, out in the slot. That one just gets poked away. Puck in the corner now. The Ponies are going to try to eat it. And the buzzer will sound. And that is the end of the first period here at the Victoria Rec Center. I'm going to have to wait to make my getaway to the hospitality room and eat lunch because we are not resurfacing in between periods 1 and 2. So both teams will go to the drawing board momentarily. The scoreboard tied at 1-1. Ladies and gentlemen, the puck has just dropped on period number 2 between this JV matchup between your Holy Family Fire and the Stillwater Ponies. Scoreline tied 1-1. Thody comes around the dot with speed, throws one into the center for Crosby, and he hammers that one on net, but Reedy with a big-time save. Incredible speed by number 13 to provide a scoring opportunity for the Fire early here in the second. And that one is going to get whistled. I believe it popped into the bench of the Fire. So now number 7, Kieran Paydosh, the senior, on the draw for the Fire. Flannery battling in the corner. That one pops out for Stillwater. They go cross ice. Hussey tries to knock it down. Dunlap does well defensively. And the Ponies almost with a shot on net there, but good stick by Mesner. Mesner poking it ahead for Paydosh. Now Mesner with it. Mesner gets through, tries a toe drag. Can't just get around his defenseman. Stillwater backpedaling. They try to move that one up to center ice, but Mesner comes away with it. That pass gets broken up by the Ponies. Haydosh diving forward to chip that one ahead for Flannery. You can't quite get it into the zone. Now Mesner, with pressure on him, spins off a check. Kimbrell makes a save there as the Ponies try to go straight to the net. And we've got an arm up by the refs, and I think it will be the Fire's turn to hit the box. And Haydosh will go to the box for 2. And Stillwater will get their first power play opportunity of the afternoon. That one gets rung around, can't quite escape the zone. And the Ponies will get the chance to set up their peeper. Egan dumps that one down to Reedy, and the Ponies are forced to reset. Good pressure there by Alexander. Alexander breaks that one up. Egan's got Alexander on the back door. Alexander fires, and that one goes wide. Shorthanded opportunity for the Fire. Egan and Alexander both working to win possession of that puck as Newman dumps that puck into the zone. Now the Ponies will set one up as they cut across the blue. Good stick there by Alexander. Cross ice pass is intercepted, and Egan fires that one down. Strong work on the penalty kill by Egan and Alexander. And now Thody working the puck down low. He takes a hit. But it seems like the Fire have had more time on offense than defense, despite being a man down. Barrett with a good stick check there. And another good stick check by Thody. The Fire with working relentlessly on this penalty kill. And a great back check by Thody, too. And it'll get chipped forward as Haydosh escapes the box, and the Fire return to full strength. That was probably the best penalty kill I've ever seen. The Fire did not give the Ponies a chance to even breathe. And that one is offsides just barely. So 11 minutes, 8 seconds to go here in the second, with the score tied at 1. Mesner holding the blue for the Fire. Now Mesner with it. Still he fires. Blocker saved by Reedy up into the netting. There's one thing I've learned about this JV squad from being on the call this season, is that they can shoot, and Mesner is no exception. Seems the defense scores as many goals as the offense on this Fire squad, because the D-men have absolute cannons from the point. Now Hoffman with the puck behind the net. He chips that one into the front. Crosby, the freshman, cycling it down low. Finds Bryden on the point. That one's tipped out in front, and Reedy makes a save. Nice quick shot from the point by Bryden. Hoffman on the tip, but Reedy sucked that one up. Now Fashing on the draw for the men in white. That one gets fired ahead into the fire bench for a whistle. Fashing will line up for the draw again with 10:14 to go here in the second. Newman chipping that puck ahead. Odd man opportunity. Davis on his backhand, throwing it across crease. But that Stillwater defenseman does well to break up the Fire's passing play. Puck pops out in front. Kimbrell sucking it up into his glove for a whistle. And we're going to get a penalty called on the Ponies for tripping, I believe. The Fire will get their third power play of the afternoon, their first one here in this second period. And they'll look to uneven this score line using their one-man advantage. That's number 34 in the box for the Ponies, Trey Friedenberg, as Kimbrell fires that one up. It can't connect with a familiar stick. Now the Fire reset with Provenzino. He moves it up to Crosby. Good hands by Crosby. Passes it over to Davis. Davis takes a spill as he crosses the blue, and now the Ponies will dump that one back towards Kimbrell. Thody over to Provenzino. Provenzino with the head of steam moves it ahead to Thody. Now Crosby with it. Crosby, little power turn in the corner. Good patience to set it up with Davis. He fires, and that one goes off the blocker of Reedy. The Fire with it still. Fashing. Working it over to Provenzino. Up to Davis. Now to Thody. Thody. Drop pass to Davis. Davis. Back to Thody on the half wall. Davis taking his time. Tries to go cross ice. Gets broken up but wins the puck back. He moves that one up to Thody. Back over to Davis. Davis fires. Big rebound out to Thody in front. He fires it. Does not score. I was so ready to get fired up on that call, but it goes right into the glove of the Stillwater netminder. I thought he popped that one over the shoulder of Reedy, but number one in net stood tall for the Ponies. 20 seconds remaining on this Fire power play as Davis sets up with it again on the half wall. Now up to Thody, back to Davis. Davis fires. That one goes off the shoulder of Reedy into the netting for a whistle. "11 seconds to go before Friedenberg escapes the box." That one's fired ahead into the Holy Family bench for another whistle. 7:45 here to go in the second. And now Stillwater is back to full strength and will play 5-on-5 hockey once again. Good defensive play by Davis. Now Thody moving it up to Crosby. Crosby dodges a hit, but that one's going to be just off sides. Egan will line up for the draw just outside the blue. And now here comes the Ponies entering the Fire zone. Nice hit on the half wall to force a turnover, but now it gets poked off of the Fire's possession. But it'll get chipped ahead for Barrett, who's racing to win that puck. Almost got in behind the defense there. Was number 35, but now the Ponies with it once again. Here they come on a 2-on-1 opportunity. Dunlap. Good defensive play by Dunlap. It pops out into the crease, and the Ponies do score. It was a pinball machine out in front of the net as the puck bounced from Fire stick to Stillwater stick to skate to shin pad, and it eventually ended up in the back of the net. And the visitors will take a 1-goal lead with 6:34 here to go in the second. That one's fired down for an icing, and we'll get a draw on the other end. That was number 19, David Calderon, on the goal for Stillwater. I know a Calderon who's from Stillwater, so I wonder if he's in relation to the goal scorer. Charles Calderon is the goaltender for my club hockey team at Creighton, and he played at Stilly when he was in high school. So Charles, if you're listening to this, what's up, man? Hussey takes a hit on the blue, but he manages to find Flannery cross ice. Now the Ponies across the blue. Good stick there by Newman. Flannery with a 2-on-1 opportunity with Hoffman. Hoffman across the blue. He'll fire that one. Big pad save, rebound opportunity, but no goal. And we're going to get a whistle, as I believe number 5 will head to the box for the Ponies. And a Fire player might be heading to the box as well. There's a nice pass off pad play by Hoffman. Looking for his teammate on the back door, but they just couldn't convert. And now Hussey will also go to the box for the Fire. And I believe it'll be a coincidental. So we will continue to play 5-on-5. As Hussey and Brock Linsky will spend some time in the sin bin. Provenzino working it in the corner now. Fashing to Provenzino. Back to Fashing. He fires from a sharp angle, but that one goes wide. Thody on the point. They'll cycle that one down for Provo. Now Davis pinches that one off. Down to Provenzino out in front. That shot goes wide. Thody chipping it forward. but the Ponies escape the zone. Good defensive play there by Davis. And now Thody with the puck up through center ice. Nice plays. He takes a hit, moves it forward to Fashing. Odd man rush for the Fire. Crosby drops it to Fashing, but they can't quite connect. And the Fire managed to hold the zone. Davis, calm and collect as usual. One-time shot. That one gets blocked. Davis holding the blue. Will fire that one again, takes a deflection into the corner. Now Provenzino up to Thody, but that one pops just across the blue line, and the Fire are forced to reset. And now Stillwater across the blue line. Good defensive play there by number 16. Cross ice pass, toe drag shot goes wide for Stillwater. Smooth passing play there by the visitors. Now Nelson will ring that one around. Can't find a familiar stick. Sharp angled shot saved by Kimbrough. Brady Nelson with the puck on a stick. He'll fire that one high off the glass for an icing. So now Hussey and Linsky will find themselves out of the box with 3:35 left in the second. And Kimbrell makes that save, and I was just informed by a mom in the stands that she is the mom of my teammate at Creighton. It really is a small world. That's awesome. And now the Ponies will come down the other way. Breakaway opportunity. That one goes just wide. And now Bryden with the puck behind the net. Now Egan backpedaling. That one's chipped forward for Barrett. 3-on-2 rush here for the Fire. Barrett, nice little move. Barrett still behind the net. He'll move it up to the point. Bryden fires that one into the chest of Reedy for a whistle. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the second. The Ponies up 2-1. Mesner holds the zone for the Fire. Hoffman hard on the forecheck. Puck pops out. Toe drag shot for Hoffman. But a save by Reedy. And now Mesner working down low. He fires that one. Excuse me, he tries to slip that one through into the crease, but it gets broken up. Now Dunlap working on the half wall. Fahey with him as well. Fahey up to Padosh. Padosh in the slot. Can't get a shot off. And now the Ponies will escape the zone. The Ponies will dump that one back into the zone, and it's moved ahead for Padosh. Padosh fires that one into the far corner. Bashing knocks that pass out of the air. Davis with the puck now across the blue. He's got options. He fires that one into the shin pad of the Ponies defenseman. Davis With the puck behind the net, he fires that one, and it's deflected. Now here comes Stillwater. Nice stick there. And a big collision at center ice. Now Mesner trying to chip that one ahead. But it's just a little too heavy, and we'll get a whistle for an icing. Just under a minute to go here in the second. During this afternoon's senior day. Now here come the Ponies in the last 30 seconds of the period. That one's chipped behind the net. Now Nelson applying pressure in the corner. The puck pops out to the point. There's a shot and a deflection up into the netting for a whistle. Last night, the Holy Family women's team took on Minnetonka in the section finals at Braemar, but unfortunately fell 3-0. So now it's left to the boys team to make a run in sections. And the buzzer will sound for the end of period number 2 of this JV matchup here at the Vic Rec. And we are going to get a quick resurface. I only had a bagel this morning for breakfast, so I'm about to grub in the hospitality room. We'll see you after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for period number 3 in this afternoon's Senior Day JV matchup between your Holy Family Fire and the Stillwater Ponies. I'm a little bit out of breath. I just had to hustle my way back from the hospitality room. Kept getting caught up in conversation. I didn't even have time to eat. I've got a bowl of white chicken chili, a walking taco, and half a Jimmy John's Sammy at my feet right now, and I'm about to munch after this period, but not until the Holy Family Fire cause some chaos on the ice. It's 2-1, and they are down a goal. And Thody will turn and fire that one forward. Now Fashing, the lone goal scorer, tries for a behind-the-back pass, but can't quite connect with Egan. Good pinch there by Dunlap to hold the blue. Now the Ponies escape the zone. Now here comes Bryden out from behind the net. He'll fire cross ice. Can't connect with a fire stick. Now Fashing with the puck on a stick. Flipping it forward to Crosby. Crosby gets around one guy. Little power turn move. Takes a hit. Now the Fire find Provenzino on the point. He goes across to Mesner. Mesner fires that one. Deflected into the glass. Crosby with it. Cycling down to Provenzino. Provenzino over to Barrett. Back to Provenzino. Now Crosby battling still behind the net. Bank pass to Mesner. One time fans on it. And now here come the Ponies. Good defensive play by Mesner to pinch that off. And now he's got the puck on his stick once again. Here comes Mesner with speed through the neutral zone. Little toe drag move. Can't quite hold on to it. He gets pinned up behind the net. Little backhand pass by Mesner out to Provenzino in the slot, but a good save by Reedy there. Wraparound opportunity for Provenzino, and Reedy covers it for a whistle. And now the Fire will line up for another offensive zone draw. Number 39, Davis Hoffman. And we're going to get a quick whistle for a redraw as more spectators continue to file into the Vic Rec to watch today's Senior Day festivities. Newman chipping that one ahead. For Alexander. Alexander battling with it still. Bank pass rung back in by Newman. Nice opportunity there for Alexander, and it's covered by Reedy. A nifty passing play. But the Ponies netminder coming up with another stop. Haydosh on the draw. Flannery on the forecheck. Hussey winning it for Flannery. Now that puck pops out for Bryden. Brady Nelson firing that one ahead. Can't connect with Hussey. Now Hussey with it on the half wall. He chips it ahead for Flannery. Nelson with the puck on his stick again. Here's Haydosh through center ice. Just gets muscled off the puck, and now he's fighting behind the net. Shot from a sharp angle. That one goes wide. Good defensive play by Bryden there. Flannery moving it ahead for Hussey. Hussey dumps that one in, so the Fire get a quick change. That puck gets dumped into the zone for an icing, and we'll get a draw down on the other end. That one's fired out in front. Bryden with it on the point. Bryden fires and scores! Number 34. With the Gino. He buries that one off of a shot and stride to tie this game up with 10:44 to go in the third. It's just like I was saying earlier. It's the defense that have just as much scoring prowess as the offense on this Fire team. And Nick Bryden is no exception as he buries that one to tie this game up in the third. Rebound out in front. That one gets pushed away. There's a shot saved by Kimbrell. Little scrum out in front. But no one... Excuse me, I was about to say no one is going to the box, but the goal scorer, Bryden, will go to the box for two. I believe for cross-checking after Kimbrell made that stop. So now the Ponies will get another power play opportunity. And the Fire will look to kill this one off. Ponies looking to set up some offensive opportunities here. Working it on the blue line now. There's a shot. That one goes wide. And the Fire managed to poke that one out of the zone. And the Ponies will reset, dumping it down towards Kimbrell, who sets it up for Mesner. Mesner on his backhand trying to chip it out of the zone, but he doesn't quite get there. That one's chipped out of the zone now with Provenzino on the forecheck. And the Ponies will cross the blue there, but it's offsides, and we will get a whistle. 57 seconds to go on this Stillwater power play, as we'll get a draw just outside of the blue. Crosby winning it over to Alexander. Can't hold on to that one. And the Ponies will reset, but Alexander going in hard on the forecheck. Holy Family continuing to make it difficult for the Ponies to set up their power play and get through their neutral zone, but they do manage a backdoor opportunity. Kimbrell sliding over to make that stop at the last moment. Now Crosby lines up for the draw. The Ponies working it along the blue. There's a shot. Good block there by Alexander. Alexander's had quite a few blocks today, if I'm not mistaken. We call kids like that the sponge. They always manage to get a shin pad, a glove, a stick. on the puck when a shot's coming their way. Almost like a second goaltender. Impressive stuff by number 21. And Bryden escapes the box. Now the Fire will return to full strength. Newman working on the half wall. That shot goes wide. And the Ponies mishandle that one, and they'll be forced to regroup. Fahey on the forecheck. Fahey pokes it ahead. Fahey's in tight. Fahey out front, and a big save by Reedy. The Ponies will go cross ice. And Nelson will fire that one forward for Hoffman. Hoffman winds up slapper from behind the blue into the Ponies defenseman. Hussey intercepting that pass. Now Hoffman with it. Just a little too far ahead of the stick of Dunlap, and now the Ponies will come back the other way. Good stick there. And Fahey laying the body. Dunlap chipping it ahead. Reedy forced to play it behind the net. Hoffman firing. Remote out in front, and it's still loose. And the Ponies will fire that one high off the glass. Mesner to retrieve it. Chipped towards Kimbrell. He'll elect to play that one out. Mesner up to Hussey. Can't chip it out of the zone. Hussey lays a hit. And Fahey comes away with it. Fahey's had the puck on his stick a few times during this shift. He goes cross ice. That was a great look by number 12 there. But a good stop by the Ponies defenseman. Now Fahey chipping it ahead once again. Provenzino now on the forecheck. Flannery laying the body. Now Bryden firing forward. Paydash with it now. Can't hold on to that pass as it ricochets off his backhand. The Ponies cutting through center ice, but that rush is broken up. Now Bryden, the goal scorer, trying to chip that one ahead. Can't find a familiar stick. Mesner, relentless as usual on defense, coming across to make that hit on the half wall. The Fire can't connect on that one, and we'll get a whistle for an icing. Man, I don't know what I'm going to attack first. Do I eat the walking taco? Or do I eat the chili? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just can't help it. I am hungry right now. But so are the Fire as they search for a goal. Thody with speed firing that one up into the netting for a whistle. .451 here to go in the third period. And in between this JV game and the start of the varsity game, we will have some senior day festivities. I was not fortunate enough to be able to play in my senior day when I was a member of the Holy Family squad because I had COVID. And now here comes Thody, backdoor pass, gets broken up, out in front still, Reedy makes the stop. And we're going to get a penalty called on the Ponies after Thody made a nifty move on that 2-on-1 opportunity to send another Stillwater player to the box. So the Fire, I believe this is their 5th power play of the afternoon. will look to bury one using this man advantage. As the scoreline remains tied at 2-2. Egan going cross ice to Thody. Nice little passing play. Barrett fires, scores. Excuse me, that was Fashing for his second on the night. That kid can shoot. He's an absolute sniper. And the music is deafening after Fashing pots his second on the afternoon. I can barely hear myself talk because these speakers are so loud. But Mason Fashing with a post-in rifle. So the Apples will go to Egan. And over the loudspeaker, I heard Crosby, but I believe that is correct. So Crosby and Egan with the assists on that missile from Fashing to put the Fire up by 1 here in the third. You know, there is nothing like seeing a shot go post in and just hearing the ding of the puck. It's like hockey ASMR. And I'm sure it's even better when you're the one scoring it. As Mason, I'm sure that was music to the ears of Mason Fashing. As he puts his team up by 1 here in the third. Now Hussey, toe dragging across the blue. He fires. Glove save by Reedy. Now Flannery on the draw for the Fire. The Ponies working it down low. Newman with the puck along the boards. He cuts through the neutral zone with speed and dumps that one in. Hussey on the forecheck. Hussey throws that one out in front. Can't connect with a white sweater. And Bryden will go D to D with Newman. Hussey chipping that one forward. Nice little bump play there. Fahey on the forecheck. That one's chipped forward for Fahey. He'll go cross ice to Padosh. It was just a little bit behind him, and we'll get a whistle for an offsides. 1 minute, 54 seconds to go here in the third. Thody on the draw. He'll win that one back for Mesner. Cross ice to Dunlap, who fired in. Reedy forced to play it behind his net. Padosh pin that puck up against the boards, but the Ponies manage to squeak out to neutral, to center ice, and now big hit at center ice, and we're going to get a penalty called on Trevor Thody. after he laid the body there as the ponies cut through central ice. And now we are going to get a timeout as both teams will go to the drawing board. The ponies looking to cook up a last-minute goal. The Fire searching for a big-time defensive stop with 1:19 here to go in the third period. Shots are even, 19-19. It's been a very even matchup this afternoon between these two hard-hitting JV squads. But the Fire lead by 1. So the Fire ready to take the ice once again. Number 33 in net, Adam Kimbrell, making some big saves here this afternoon, looking to stand tall in the last minute and 19 as the Ponies will no doubt be applying the pressure before the buzzer sounds. So we're going to get Bobby Alexander lining up for the draw. And the Ponies will win that one back. Mesner fighting in the corner. Mesner couldn't fire that one out of the zone. And now the Ponies with it on the half wall. That puck pops out to the blue line. Paydosh applying pressure. Alexander, good stick by Paydosh to break up that dangerous pass. And another good stick by Paydosh, the senior, making a big-time play to poke the puck across the blue line. But the Ponies come back the other way. There's a shot off the post. A one-time missile. Ricochets into the corner. Now rebound out in front. And it's behind the net with just under 30 seconds to go in the game. Now the Ponies with it on the half wall. There's a backdoor opportunity. It's back out in front, and now it's up on the blue line. 10 seconds to go. There's a shot from the point. Big save by Kimbrell. 5 seconds. Another one-time shot. That one's blocked up into the netting. And Bobby Alexander with another blocked shot. That's got to be his 5th of the game. The kid's just a marshmallow, and he comes up big with 2.5 seconds to go in the game. The Ponies with one last opportunity to bury one before the buzzer sounds. They win it back. They fire a shot, and that is it. What a Tilly, and what a final minute of play as the Holy Family Fire secure the win over the Stillwater Ponies for the 1 o'clock JV matchup. So that's it for this one. We're going to have some Senior Day festivities now, and we will see you back here at 3 o'clock for the start of the varsity match.